Hello and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Aileen Senpai. I'm a streamer on Twitch, an amateur singer, and a lover of all kinds of music. Now, it's been a while since I've done some Rammstein. I've been getting a lot of comments, so don't worry. Today is finally the day we're going to be listening to Amerika, and I cannot wait as I very, very much love Rammstein. I've seen them live in concert, and I was lucky enough to be in the Fiorezone. I hope I'm saying that correctly as well. But we're going to be listening to Amerika. I've been getting this one requested for a really long time now, so today is finally the day. I cannot wait for Press Play, though. If you do enjoy this content, please be sure to leave a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss my videos ever again. That being said, let's get started with Rammstein's Amerika.
We're all living in Amerika. Amerika ist wunderbar. We're all living in Amerika. Amerika, Amerika. We're all living in Amerika. Amerika ist wunderbar. We're all living in Amerika. Amerika, Amerika. Wenn getanzt wird, will ich führen. Auch wenn ihr euch alleine dreht. Lasst euch ein wenig kontrollieren. Ich zeige euch, wie's richtig geht. Wir bilden einen lieben Reigen. Die Freiheit spielt auf allen Geigen. Musik kommt aus dem Weißen Haus. Und vor Paris steht Mickey Mouse. We're all living in Amerika. Amerika ist wunderbar. We're all living in Amerika. Amerika, Amerika. Ich kenne Schritte dieser nützen und werde euch vor Fehltritt schützen. Und wer nicht tanzen will am Schluss, weiß noch nicht, dass er tanzen muss. Wir bilden einen lieben Reigen. Ich werde euch die Richtung zeigen. Nach Afrika kommt Santa Claus. Und vor Paris steht Mickey Mouse.
Okay, I have a lot to say. I've been trying to find a good spot to talk about this. I know when it comes to Rammstein, I speak so much because it's just I feel like Rammstein is just they make so much art in their songs and there is so much attention to detail and there is so much happening in this video already and we're almost not even we're almost halfway done, but it's interesting how we are living in America is wunderbar. Like it's wonderful, but then you see all of these people in all these different parts of the world in Asia and in Africa and they're eating pizza, they're eating burgers and they're kind of like watching the moon landing on the TV and I don't know if this is supposed to simulate that especially this location because I know a lot of people think that the moon landing was fabricated. So I feel like this is, speaking on that, but then it's interesting seeing everyone eating the pizza and the burgers, and it's we're all living in America, and I feel like I am American. I am American, Mexican American, and all of my family lives in Mexico. So it is really weird when I go visit and I see them and I see how they grew up versus how I grew up, and it's very, very night and day. I feel like a lot of people kind of feel like the world revolves around them and this is the only country and there is plenty of flaws here and there's a lot of things that are corrupt and very wrong and I won't go into all of that. Obviously for watching this you probably are aware all of the severity of the world, but it's interesting that they're saying that they're talking about how the world is not only America, but yet it just feels like constantly everyone is kind of being forced it down their throats. The kids in Africa eating pizza in front of a TV watching a moon landing is kind of insane when you think about it. But it is, obviously supposed to be a metaphor for the bigger picture of what is actually happening. And it's so insane. It's so crazy. And I love Ramshen for this. They don't care to be, poking the bear. They don't care to, offend. They just say what they want. They say what they feel. And they always do it in such an incredible way, such an artistic and beautiful way. And I love them. I love them so much. I know I'm ranting and I'm so, so very sorry. I just really wanted to speak on that. And especially because, my Rammstein videos, I love pumping things out, but I have issues with the block. So I do got to do my pauses. So I'm so sorry for rambling so much. But Interesting. And also I love how Flake is always, in the most interesting positions. I think he had like a rocket keyboard, I think. I'm not too sure. He was playing with something in the back. So I'm curious as to if he's gonna do something with it in this video. But I'm done talking. I'm so sorry. Let's continue with the song.
Klaus. Und vor Paris steht Mickey Maus. We're all living in Amerika. Amerika ist wunderbar. We're all living in Amerika. Amerika, Amerika. We're all living in Amerika. Coca-Cola, wunderbar. We're all living in Amerika. Amerika, Amerika. This is not a love song. This is not a love song. I don't sing my mother's tongue. No, this is not a love song. We're all living in Amerika. Amerika ist wunderbar. We're all living in Amerika. Amerika, Amerika. We're all living in Amerika. Coca-Cola, sometimes war. We're all living in Amerika. Amerika, Amerika.
Oh my
Can we say again,
god.
please?
I think this might be the best video that I've seen from Rammstein. That ending was everything, they're all on this movie set. And the fact that they had, a person, and then they had a person from Africa, and they just took the pictures, like, and then they just go on with their day. It is such an incredible representation of sometimes a lot of activist work that is done, and it's done with the good intentions, for a photo, for a like, for an Instagram view, put Facebook, whatever. And then you go back to your real world, and you go back to being into this, small-minded concept that you think the world only revolves around you, that incredibly, just honestly selfish ideal that a lot of people have here. And it's so incredibly frustrating. I get frustrated constantly when I see the news, see all of this. I get angry left and right. So I completely understand. I grew up here. My majority of all my family is in Mexico, and I've seen how they've grown up, and I see I'm not, blind to all of the news and everything that is happening, and I can see it all. And it sometimes just feels so fake and fabricated. And that right there, I believe they were poking fun at the moon landing, obviously, because they're, it's all a set, and then they walk off the set and they go on with their day. So I have so much. I feel like I need to rewatch this like 5 times, because there were so many things that it was completely blowing my mind, and I really just want to soak it all in. I might actually watch it one more time and then go into my segment where I analyze, because this was insane. This was amazing. Incredibly well done. I feel like definitely one of the best videos that Rammstein has done, but let's analyze this a little bit further. One lyric that definitely got me at the end was when they changed the chorus. We are living in Amerika. It's wunderbar. Sometimes Coca-Cola, sometimes war. And it's kind of insane. When you think of the traditional American things, you think of milkshakes, you think of Ford, Chevy, Coca-Cola, you think of all of these, very traditional things, but it's like sometimes Coca-Cola, sometimes war. It's like, there's a lot of discrepancies in the middle of that spectrum. That middle is that gray area that we all find ourselves kind of scratching our heads sometimes, like, what is actually going on here? And they really pulled all of the words outside of my head. I talk about these things constantly. There's so many things that I am very disappointed and I get really frustrated with, and people pretending like they care and people pretending like they're actually trying to do things for the better good, when in the end it's more just, selfish ideals being expelled through their mouths and all over social media, and people are kind of like it's like they calms people down and makes them think that people are trying to do some difference and trying to do some change, when in the end it's all just for selfish gain. And it's incredibly frustrating how things are. And I get it completely. And I really, really did enjoy this video so very much. There were so many little bits and pieces here that were just insane. People thinking like that, people in Asia, people in Africa, people in India, that we're all kind of like on the same, mindset wavelength, and we're all thinking the same, when there's so many different cultures out there and we are not the only one. I am very proud of my culture, but there is so many times where even here I get told to go back to my country, all of these hateful, horrible things. And it's just so upsetting, incredibly upsetting, when you really think about it, that this is supposed to be a land for all, and it's supposed to be a place, where we all are together and happy. But it's not those things, not all the time. And I'm not saying that it is all completely horrible, but it is true that there are some fundamental things that can be really frustrating sometimes. And yeah, it is a lot. This was a lot, a ton, and I'm sorry for rambling, but this truly was just such an eye opener. I really already felt these things, but it's crazy to see it from an outside perspective of someone in Germany. A band that I actually really love and admire is speaking on some issues here, and it's just really, really, it puts a lot into perspective here. But incredible. This was amazing. I loved it so very much. Rammstein has again not failed to amaze me. They are just so incredible at what they do. They are just artists at the core, and I really do appreciate them, using their platform to make videos like these and make songs like these day in and day out. So, thank you so much for recommending me this. So sorry it took so long. I cannot wait for more Rammstein. There is definitely more coming, but if you did enjoy this, please be sure to leave a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss my videos ever again. I also live stream on Twitch if you want to hang out with me there. I stream every Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 1 p.m. Love to get to know you, have you on there. We do talk a lot about music and do live reactions as well. But other than that, I'll be back tomorrow with some more music. In the meantime, please take care of yourself. Remember, I love you so very much. And on the next one, I'll see you soon. Bye.